Cup has been pretty wild so far. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinal.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotation.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. You've got Dylan Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Williams passes to Gillespie. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from SGA. Here's Dort. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
It's stolen by SGA. Latrey. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. Williams with the defensive effort. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. SGA finds Wallace. Outside, SGA. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 6. Gillespie, the pass to Allen. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brooks, and the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Cason Wallace. Dunn looking over the floor. 1:25 left to play here in the first. Pass to Allen. Over SGA. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over it.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Done with it. Dort covering. Williams dishes to Brooks. Over Williams. Brooks misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Inside, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Down low. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Allen.
Well, that is beautiful awareness that time by Allen. What a delivery, an underrated passer. He knows how to scan the floor and make the right decision.
SGA surveying the defense. The shot, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Goodwin. Dunn is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Bouye in at the 1. To the middle. And that one's good. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
There's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. Suns trail by 12. Allen outside. Here's Gillespie, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Allen. Over Wallace. Allen shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 12 to the inside. The kick out to Williams. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins against Dunn. To the right side. For 3, Holmgren. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Gillespie. Here's Iguodala. Now Allen. Driving in. And Allen with the slam.
Yeah, attacking the basket with confidence. I really like when Grayson Allen puts it on the deck and uses his body as well.
SGA is checked in for the Thunder. And Phoenix also making a switch. Williams is checked in. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you guys.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Tim, what would your advice be to get the Phoenix Suns back on track for their new head coach?
I think they need to change their mentality about what wins in this league. It's about defense and activity level. You got to have those players who are willing to lock in, fight, and battle for those 50-50 balls.
Back to SGA. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Suns. Brooks checked in. Shoots from the block. Pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. And no good that time. Nice D from Williams. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Williams against Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren.
Down low. Brooks against Dort. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. And here is Brooks. Shoots over Dort. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half.
Hello, folks. Is this
Taking a look here now at Phoenix. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in its small forward. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Williams kicks to Brooks. Four on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Gillespie. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Phoenix. Down by 12. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And the shot falls short this time. Oklahoma City shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Wallace dishes to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
And that's the thing about SGA. He keeps coming at you, and he forces every action defensively.
So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
Well, I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
O'Neal is screen on Wallace. Inside, O'Neal passes to Brooks. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
It's stolen by SGA. And now here comes Williams leading the break. That shot, no good. Suns trail by 17. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Allen surveying the D. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now Wallace. Wallace with a screen for Dort. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Brooks. Williams, a screen on Dort. And Williams throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's good from Williams. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Goodwin's checked in for Allen. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Gillespie. Williams against Holmgren. Shot from the wing. Williams can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 13. The 3. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Brooks. Williams can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams finds Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
SGA from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 14-point game. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. You've got Nick Richards. Grayson Allen is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Dunn. And it's Iguodala in at the 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Wallace with a screen on Allen. Mitchell passes to Wallace. And that one, good. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Richards. To the inside. Here's Iguodala.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That's good by Mitchell.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
To the middle. Here's Iguodala.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Williams dishes to Wiggins. Wallace left side. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Yeah, that goes in. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Toward outside.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Allen. Another shot. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder leading by 15. Now, SGA. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Three, good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
O'Neal sets the screen for Allen. Williams with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Williams with the rebound. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Wallace goes in, and the slam dunk by Wallace.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Brooks kicks to Allen. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Oh, what a play inside.
Assisted by Grayson Allen.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the